combine the two together as well. So you can alternate between tracks view and live loops mode. And when you've recorded something into live loops grid, then it comes back over here and combines it. So it's actually pretty powerful. Do you ever use the loop portions of GB? The live loops, not a whole lot. I do use Apple loops. I find Apple loops are kind of cool, and you can get some funky vibes. But yeah, I often like just coming in here and just throwing up GarageBand and just grabbing some random loops from the actual loop section. So if you come in here to your track view and you go to the Apple loops, yeah, just playing around with this. One that I really want to build something around one day is this Latin rock piano. Yeah, girl. Yeah, I want to use that one time because that just sounds like such a cool vibe. And I won't play much more of that because, funnily enough, even though you can use Apple Loops, here's a quick tip on the Apple Loop stuff. Even though you can use Apple Loops in your projects, if you're using just one loop for an extended period of time in your song, and someone else has used just one loop for an extended period of time in their song, and they've released it, and they've put Content ID on it, guess what? You can get a copyright claim for using an Apple Loop. So I always recommend when you're using Apple Loops is to always at least bring 2, if not 3 loops together. So all you need to do is just find another couple of loops. So if we just came in here, let's just find like a beat. I don't know why we're doing this because it's not really relevant. We'll just grab, not Anders, let's grab one of our drummers. What about Anton? Anton's jet setter. So if we bring in Anton, so we have a bit of a drum tracking, we can... And then you can just start building out your loop. So just do something different or change like the transposition or something. So loops are really cool because we can easily just move them up and change them. So if you use not the default settings, then you're actually going to have a better time with your loops. The thing that I don't use a whole lot is live loops mode. And I probably should explore it more. I've actually been getting quite a lot of questions from producers about live loops mode. It is cool, and if you've never used it before, you've probably never even noticed it. It's right here in the top, next to your tracks. If you tap on live loops, this is where you can actually set up a grid and actually you do it more like a sequencer kind of vibe. So let's go electro funk because this has got some cool loops in it. So we've already got our couple of loops in our track here. But what we can do is we can actually then just add in any of these by just tapping them. Okay, doesn't really quite match our vibe, but yeah. So you can tap these on and off. You can record them. So you can combine the two together as well. So you can alternate between tracks view and live loops mode. And when you've recorded something into live loops grid, then it comes back over here and combines it. So it's actually pretty powerful. If you want the combination of being able to do more loop sequencing, but also then have the flexibility to come back here to your tracks and edit and adjust them to your heart's content, then doing that. And maybe that's something I need to do a video on. Again, let me know. I listen to you, so I spend half of my days in the comments reading what you're saying because I want to know what you want to see me do, and maybe doing a hybrid video of how to do a half live loops, half track view video might be a good one for the future. Let me know.